Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Washington is here with your latest update on the tropics. Today we have Invest 92L still trying to develop over the eastern Atlantic. There, as you can see, right off the coast of Africa, quite a bit of convection right in this region. Lots of convection, lots of high cloud tops there. We're trying to get its act together there. And even if it doesn't develop, there's still going to be very, very heavy rain and gusty winds for parts of Cape Verde Islands. And still parts of West Africa could be still seeing a few showers from the storm as it continues to move off the coast of Africa. So it's still going to threaten Cape Verde Islands, and then it is going to move out to sea. Well, not out to sea, but continue to move farther west, and that's when it could hit a problem here in could be affecting Leeward Islands depending on how far west it goes or how far north and west it goes. That's also going to be something we're going to be watching very, very carefully, and just really in terms of what we're going to be seeing here. So this is the area of investigation, so by the National Hurricane Center. So there's the center of circulation just to the south of the Cape Verde Islands. It's going to move generally west-northwestward, but it looks like it's going to be getting a more northerly turn as the storm continues to progress. According to some of these models. Some of the models show it taking a farther turn farther north quicker, and others say it more westward and then a turn up to the north a little bit later. So we're going to watch what the storm does in the future, and I'll be giving you the latest updates on Invest 92L. We do got a lot of systems going on in the West Pacific. It is insane. We got Lupit, we got Mirinae, we got Nida, we got Nida. I can't even see that. And then we got Tropical Depression 12W. So all affecting land just about. This storm right here, Lupit affecting parts of China and parts of Hong Kong in that region, producing very, very heavy rain and gusty winds in that region. Bahrain right here is producing heavy rains along just south of Japan, so this might be the one that isn't affecting too much land. And then Nida here is pretty far off, so really this is the main one that's going to be affecting land. So really incredible right now what we're seeing here. We got a lot of activity going on in the East Pacific. So the tropics are starting to wake up this right now, and that is pretty interesting to see. So I'm going to go to the National Hurricane Center and just talk about what we have going on over in the East Pacific. So here we go. We got Hilda and Jimena. They're just still way off here. I'm not going to be affecting land. This is going to be moving relatively, should be far off the coast of Mexico to where it doesn't actually affect a land. And any land that does get affected any effects that do occur will be, in fact, minimal. So very, very little impacts with that system, but definitely some heavy rain, gusty winds will certainly be possible with that system as it continues to move parallel with the coast of Mexico. So yeah, you got that, and I don't know what's going on with my green screen, but I think my lights need to be brighter or something. So there's the intensity. All of them still show it eventually becomes a tropical storm. The track, they're just like, is it going to go north? There's not much of a track. The shear goes down. The sea surface temperatures remain roughly where they're at. And the humidity in the atmosphere actually goes way up to almost 80%. So quite a lot of moist air in that region. But then it kind of slowly trickles down to about 70 to 75% or so. What we're looking at in the North Atlantic, this is what we have here. This system has come down, and large area of disorganized cloudiness and thunderstorms located a few hundred miles south of the Cape Verde Islands is associated with the tropical wave interacting with a broader surface trough. Environmental conditions appear somewhat conducive for gradual development over the next several days, and a tropical depression could form late this weekend or early next week, while the system moves generally west-northwestward across the tropical Atlantic 30% in the next 2 days, 6% in the next 5 days. In this system, there is some slow development is possible early next week as it approaches the Lesser Antilles. So right now the storm is still doesn't have a big chance. This is currently where the system's located, just out in the middle of nowhere, just out there in the Atlantic right now. So that's what we're seeing there. I do want to actually look at the models just so we have an idea of what we're having to deal with now. One of the models that the GFS more specifically, is showing a system developing just south in this region of the Caribbean, moving over here and really taking shape. Now that is over 350 hours out, well around all the way out to the end. So that is a very long time from now. So we're not going to be making any predictions on that one. It doesn't exist, so it may not even form in the first place. So, but if it serves a lot of consistency, then it will be something that we will be watching out for. I got that loaded fast. Good Lord. So that's what I was talking about, all the way out there. So really, we're not going to be looking out. But as you can see in the East Pacific, still a few more storms. Look at that right there. It looks like a 957 millibar hurricane right there. That looks like it might be a strong category. That might actually be a category 3, anywhere from 115 to 120 mile an hour wind. So I actually want to go to the East Pacific and talk about that. Let's see here, East Pacific. So there it is, 957 millibars. So actually, at one point, becomes relatively a strong system. So that is something I'm watching. We do gotta, now this system up here seems very, very broad, nothing very, very tight. This other solar system seems to be slightly more intense. As you can see, it really intensifies right here, where the air pressure drops to a low of 945 millibars. So that's a strong category 3. That might have winds of 125. That's probably even a category 4 with winds of over 130 miles an hour. Now that's just if the storm even actually develops. And then we only have this little system here, and then we might see the end of tropical systems in the East Pacific, and that's when the Atlantic might begin to fire up. Like I said, around the 20th of August, a few days ahead, a few days behind. We don't really know exactly. But right now, while the tropics are already starting to... the tropics in the Atlantic are already starting to warm up and get a little active, but we haven't seen any real development yet. Nothing has turned into a tropical depression. Nothing is a tropical storm. Nothing is anything super interesting. But right now, we are watching that we think the Pacific is going to start to calm down, and we think the Atlantic might fire up very, very quickly. We could see tropical storms develop very, very fast. Now, right now, everything's very, very slow. We do have a tropical wave coming off the coast, south of Cape Verde, and we do have that tropical wave that's expected to develop in the northeastern Lesser Antilles, Leeward Islands. We certainly have quite a few things to look at, and there's an AOI in the East and the Central Pacific, apparently. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think there is. Oh, 5-day. That's why. Interesting. Okay, so we got some energy happening down here. Wow. Whew. This is the Central Pacific Hurricane Center located in Honolulu, Hawaii, as of the 2 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. This is an area of disturbed weather located 1,000 miles south-southwest of Honolulu, Hawaii. It is producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions are marginally conducive for some slow development of the system during the next several days as it moves west to west-northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Well, that's certainly interesting. Oh, I got some stuff I'll have to show y'all. Alright, so this is The future track of Invest 92L based on the ECENS as of the 6th of August 2021 at 0Z. Time supposed every 6 hours. So this is the current direction it's moving in roughly this direction. But one of the models is showing that this could make a sharp turn to the north. Now, I actually think this is farther to the west. I think this is more like right here. I don't know where the exact center circulation is. I might be wrong about that. But it shows that this models could actually go north. Now, triangles, again, represent a tropical depression. And any circles that you would see would represent a tropical storm. So right now, we don't see a tropical storm at the moment. Go away. So I do want to go. So that's what we're seeing now. If I go over back to the North Atlantic. So that's that system we're talking about. If I just sort of click this area right here. Oh, well. Okay, well, maybe I need to just... Is that good? Maybe I should just get the center. That is a little easier. For what we're looking at right here. Winds here. Yeah, this is actually really hard. I need to actually just go down to the western Atlantic here. Actually, can I just do... Does seem very, very lopsided there. As you can see, a lot of the rain on one side. It's going to have winds as high as 60 to 70, anywhere from 70 to 80 mile an hour winds. I think this is definitely a hurricane. Usually tropical storms don't have an air pressure of 985 millibars. Pretty low for a tropical storm. So here's tropical storm Jimena here as of 60 TC. Actually, well, WT hasn't come out yet. Maximum wind are 35 knots, about 40 miles an hour. Air pressure is down to 1,006, or is at 1,006 millibars. It is falling apart. Tropical depression Hilda, 35 mile an hour winds, 1,006 millibars. The storm is dying off. Tropical storm Nida, 55 knots, about 65 miles an hour, 985 millibars. So that could be a... So that's what we got there. Tropical storm Lupit, winds 35 knots, about 40 miles an hour, 990 millibars. That's actually really high for a tropical storm. Really low for a tropical storm. Tropical storm Mirinae, 35 knots, about 40 miles per hour, 990 millibars there. As you can see, very, very lots of convection in this system here. Tropical depression 12, maximum winds are 25 knots, about 30 miles per hour. I think it's just a little cluster of thunderstorms. It doesn't look very good. It looks kind of dead. Invest 92L, 25 knots, about 30 miles an hour. Air pressure 1,011 millibars. Last but not least, Invest 91W. Maximum winds are 15 knots. I got even more stuff going on here. So I'm going to be looking at weather US and sort of talk about what we have going on over there. So if I take a look at the GFS and sort of have an idea of what that storm down there, I don't know how far in the future we can go. We can only go 120 hours. Change parameters. All can I do? Wind gusts. Wind direction. Wind speed. How far in the future can I go here? We should be able to have an idea of what this system. Just sort of curious of. Really, this is so stupid. There it is, 48 mile an hour winds. Should be mile per hour winds. There's 48. Are you serious? Resume. Resume. It's honestly kind of like frustrating here. It's not actually giving me what I wanted. So they were seeing winds of 51 miles per hour here. I don't know, I'm going back. 51, 64. Oh my god. I hate this. This is so frustrating. I'm not even joking. Seeing 64, 60. I'm like getting confused by what's happening. So this does seem to be a very strong system here. 69, so about 70 mile an hour tropical storm just off the coast of Mexico there. You know, that's again pretty. Oh my god, my thing's about to turn off. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, back. Woo, okay. So. Alright, let me take a look at precipitation. Okay, it only goes out 120 hours. Got 288 hours out. 288 hours out. Actually, I need to zoom out. Well, I can't see anything. Okay. So GFS really isn't showing a lot. Everything seems to sort of be kind of generally looking at what we're seeing. Now, the East Pacific, I'm actually very curious to see what we're seeing in the East Pacific. Zoom out some more. And zoom out some more. Okay, now I'm going to go in the future once again. $70 hours. The 120 hours. I kind of want to see what they're seeing with this system. There's that system right there that I'm talking about. Could be pretty big. There's 140 hours. There's 150 hours. 170 hours. I got 180 hours out. I know it creates an eye. There's no way. There we go. There's that eye. There it is there. Incredibly powerful, really. Incredibly a powerful hurricane there. Look at that storm right there. Just incredible. I'm actually going to go back to 216 hours out. I want to see wind. Just so we have an idea of how strong the wind speeds actually could be. So I'm going to go to wind. 103 miles an hour. I would be surprised to see if that was even stronger. There's 108, 103, 107, 113, 105, 113, 120. So that's a category 3. See if I go back to 174. Okay, so there's 92, 101, 102. So this storm could certainly be getting much stronger if I actually zoom in. Let's do just this area of what we're really looking at here. There's 112, 107, 100 and... This is mean, so this I guess would be average wind speeds. They're 20 miles an hour. There's 108 right there. So that storm could certainly, we could be seeing a major hurricane for sure. We could really be seeing this become a really powerful hurricane. Really isn't out of the realm of is really in the realm of possibility for this to become, something certainly powerful. And I mean, I'll definitely be watching what this system does, because I mean it's could be really bad. So right now, we're really watching what this system has here. There again, they are the models, forecast models for the spaghetti models for Invest 92L. These are the intensity. If you remember yesterday, the intensity model was showing this to become closer to a hurricane, a stronger tropical storm here, roughly about right there. But I, certainly think that this could become a little bit stronger with what we're seeing. And I think that, we could be seeing not only a tropical storm, but we may even see a moderate to a strong tropical storm here by the middle of next week, maybe even by the end of next week. I think we could be seeing a tropical storm really intensifying here in the North Atlantic. So really kind of worried a little bit about what this storm is going to do. If this intensifies, that could be a problem. If it just weakens, it dissipates, that's also a possibility. We give it where it's at. It's got 25 knot winds, about 30 miles an hour. So we'll just see what this storm actually does here in the future. So yeah, I'm running out of things to say. So that's that system right there. We could be seeing again. I'm going to go back to satellite imagery, and actually I want to show y'all this one thing. Yeah, I already showed y'all. Okay. So then there is Invest 92L. As you can see to the west of the center, you can see a lot of convection happening. Well, there isn't really a center. You can't really find a direct center right now. But nevertheless, there's a lot of the center of there's a lot of convection in the west part of that system, which is showing that the storms could try to actually intensify and develop even more. And we could see this to become a tropical storm here within the next 5 days or so. I am worried that this could become a tropical storm because if it makes its way to the Leeward Islands, then a lot of the models are showing, nah, it won't. But if it does, that's something I'm going to be, watching. Even a little bit something that I'm worried about because of what we're looking at here. So I am certainly, this could be something interesting. But I'll certainly be giving you all the latest updates on Invest 92L. And again, we'll be doing video updates if the storm becomes named, like if it's a tropical depression or a tropical storm. I will be doing tropical updates on Invest 92L and other systems too. So those systems in the West Pacific, their biggest threat will definitely be flooding. Now that we're not seeing a dealing with a hurricane, a typhoon, we're just seeing a tropical storm. And so the biggest threats with those systems over there will be definitely flooding. All right, let's see. Doesn't actually show it yet. But look at that. There's that storm that I was talking about. Really developing there. I zoom into this area. Really intensifying there, as you can see here. Really trying to become a powerful system there. I think this could have winds much stronger. They'd say it could have very powerful wind gusts. We're talking 90. Yeah, I don't know what the hell 90 knots is, alright? 90 knots, 95 miles an hour, could see winds. Well, I think we could see winds of over 100 miles an hour is possible. 100 mile an hour winds with this, or gusts. I think 100 mile an hour winds is certainly possible. So as you can see here, showing those winds, showing these winds actually gusting to close to 110 miles per hour. So certainly an incredibly powerful system that we're looking at right there. Satellite, this is what we're looking at satellite for right now. Satellite, we're seeing that system. There's that system that I was talking about. I know, actually, here my computer goes off. I'm actually going to shut this computer off. No one's actually chatting there. I don't want to, like, waste too much power. So that's the system we're talking about right here. Very, very broad. Obviously, nothing is organized in any way, shape, or form, but certainly something that we will be watching for sure. Lots of convection happening with this system, so we could start to see the storm turn into something more significant. And again, if so, I will definitely be giving you all those updates for sure. I have no idea why I'm so tired either. Okay. So a lot of that convection, lots of energy coming off the coast of Africa there. Lots of heavy rain. We might actually see some more heavy rain into parts of Cape Verde Islands there. So. So that's what we're seeing with that. I don't have a lot more to talk about. So yeah, this is getting kind of awkward. Take a look at the West Pacific. I ever make it there? Okay, there's the systems. So the West Pacific is incredibly active. You can definitely make out 3 of those storms. The 4 storms are right there. Very, very hard to see. I'm going to actually put this into motion within the last 6 hours, roughly. Oh, what's the saying? It's into motion. I was talking about it. So those are the 3 systems that we are looking at here in the West Pacific. Right there, and right there. So those are the systems. Definitely the one closer to China is the one with a bigger impact, bringing heavy rain and flooding the parts of Hong Kong, China. Certainly something to watch out for, because flooding again is the biggest threat when it comes down to hurricanes, tropical storms. So wow. Those are the systems. I'm actually waiting for one piece of more information coming in from the graphics department to show to y'all, and to talk about what we're going to be seeing with pretty sure the East or the Atlantic. And if Invest 92L will actually become something. If it does, that'll be something for us to talk about. But if it doesn't, obviously that would be very good, because then people wouldn't be threatened. So also I'm going to look at the GEFS ensembles. I already forgot what those are. Our computer's getting a little bit slow. Okay, let's look at the not missile cyclone. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got here. So this is okay. What did I need to know? Just generally, precipitation is really good to know. So greens and blues and purples are above average, and yellows, oranges, reds, and what looks to be almost pink is below average. That certainly doesn't make much sense. But as you can see, in the Atlantic, a lot more drier air begins to take shape. But in the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, even near the Bahamas, in that area too, there's a lot more, in fact, above average moisture there in the atmosphere. So this is another thing coming in from the graphics department to show y'all. If you'll open. So this is from the GEFS. As of the 6th of August, 00Z, every 6 hours it gets updated, and I don't need to know about an exclusive offer. I don't care. So, as you can see, this is moving, and then it's going to move to the north, and could just skirt the south of the Cape Verde Islands. And again, these also produce a lot of heavy rain and a lot of flooding, which is obviously very, very bad. So flooding is going to be a big threat and a big problem with this area. So, let's take a look at I want to know what the shear is. What do we got here? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, wonderful. So as you can see, this is what we're looking at now. But generally what we're seeing is certainly, see here, look at all the reds we have here in the here in the Gulf of Mexico. Jesus Lord, what do I not know my areas? Here in the Atlantic, Caribbean, off the U.S. East Coast. Here's that jet stream right up here, coming down through the plains, out through the northeast, over Canada, and then over parts of Europe. And then as we go through time, that wind shear is significantly lower. Here's that jet stream way up here. Shifts actually farther to the north, where it's mainly the northern United States and Canada, and it gets weaker as you go east. As you look down over here, you can kind of see lots of lower wind shear. You can kind of see the trade winds. I guess it'd be the easterlies, the westerlies here, the easterlies here. This is another jet stream coming up down through the United States, through Central America and parts of Mexico, up through the Caribbean, and to the Atlantic, and into parts of North Africa. So the wind shear definitely drops a lot. Significantly. Vorticity. This is precipitation. As you can see, there is more precipitation in the future. As you can kind of see that, I think. Definitely, as you can see this right here, because the high pressure. I'm really worried about what we're going to be seeing here in terms of high pressure. So this right here, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. This is the this is the mean sea level pressure in millibars. Okay, this is, I guess, is in terms of average, from what we're seeing. So, lows are in the red, highs are in the blue. Okay. So as you can kind of see, reds, lows, in terms of what we can see here. You can kind of see that is a tropical system moving to the north. As you can see here, moving to the north. So that might actually be, I don't know if that's not actually, that's. But certainly even more systems developing. After that system develops very, very low right there. And then it moves to the north. And then look at that, we got another system developing there. I'm actually curious to see what they're saying for just generally the North Atlantic. Well, would you look at that? They're also showing something developing and making its way towards the Gulf of Mexico. More specifically, Texas. The Texan Gulf. The Texas coast, I mean. As you can see, they're developing and moving right towards. That actually reminds me of Hannah almost. Kind of developed over here and just went. So they didn't really move. They didn't really come up and like this. It kind of did this. Sort of similar, but not exactly. I don't know. We'll have to see what we see with that system. That could be something interesting. Let's actually move to the South Central United States. No, you can't. Just have to look at the Eastern United States. So there's that system. Well, that's certainly something I'm curious about to see what they're going to show for that, if that even becomes true. Which, again, if it does, we will certainly be watching it here in the future. Oh, we got more stuff going on here. Whew. Alright, so what we got down here now. Okay, this is. I accept cookies. I always accept cookies. Okay. Oh. This is for like fires, right? I think. I don't know. What does that do? Octafires. So if y'all don't know, there's some, definitely we got, oh wow, look at that. So this sort of shows like, I don't actually know what I'm looking at here because I don't know how to operate this. But I assume, so what does this do? I have a headache all of a sudden. Okay. Does that show you the size of them fire also? That's insane. Oh shit, dude. Or no, maybe it doesn't. Wow, that is, So what does this do? Just out of curiosity, because I want to know what it does. So this is rapid damage assessment. This is forecasts. Burnt areas. I still don't know what this means over here. I'm so confused by these coloring. I don't know why that's green, and I'm still confused. Oh, here, I'll just turn that off. There we go, that's why. I legit have no idea what I'm doing. Why am I looking at this? Okay. Holy shit. Alright, for turn on the selection. Oh. Turn on the selection burn areas and right click on a fire. Too much. Maybe it's loading. Ooh, oh, with a layer. Okay, so I can add a layer to that one direct fire. Oh, zoom in very closely. Is this close enough? It's kind of blurry, but I think this is what we got. Alright, the red dots went away. Or should I say the word red squares? So currently we're waiting for this thing to load. Maybe. Why is this behind? It's not supposed to be behind, and it's way too far behind. Still isn't loading very well, and it's, if I'm being honest, it's being a little annoying. That's one whole thing. What is this? Go up here. Oh my god, you're so retarded. Oh, this is so frustrating. There you go. Oh. What do we got going on out here? Okay. God, I'm so hungry. I need to make myself breakfast. High pressure, obviously, to the north that we'll be dealing with. Ugh, God, okay. Whew. I'm so tired, but I am. Okay, anyway. I got so many things to look at now. Oh, jeez. The amount of fires. There's a fire and dog fire. Okay. How about are you? It's actually not that bad. 2,000 acres. That's not that bad. Now, if you go over here to Oregon, or is it here? The bootleg fire, that's something else. 413,000 acres. 400 times, almost 400 times larger than the one in Texas. Another complex. Okay. Wow, these fires are insane. In fact, oh, go to incident table view. There we go. Whoa. At the bottom view, at the bottom for a list of fires instead of a map. Wow. That's insane. Witch Creek Fire is a wildfire in Montana, United States. It is at 20,671 acres as of 4 minutes ago. Jeez, that is insane. What happens if you click on it? Oh, it tells you all about it. 248 personnel, 20,000 acres, Sunday, October 31st. I was like, wait, what? It's not what? Oh, okay. Roughly 12 a.m. on Sunday, October 21st. Okay. Ooh, okay. Why is this so interesting? Okay. So sort by fire size. This is the smallest one. It's not even an acre. Obviously, the bootleg fire is going to be the biggest one. Oh, wow. Wow. Look how big that is. Let's compare it. Oh, let's see if I can compare it. That thing is huge. Holy crap. I mean, it's surrounded by lake, so I feel like this wouldn't be a problem, but I'm not a fire specialist thing. Oh, that's insane. $1,200 people are involved in this fire. In terms of how many people are fighting it, 1,200 firefighters. Wow. Fuel is involved? Weather concern. So it's 87% contained. But only 40%. I mean, I'm glad. Fire's fucking freaking. Look at all these other tiny fires around. Look at this one. What's this? What are you? You also a fire? Tell me about you. I don't even know what I'm doing here. That is impressive. The bootleg fire is freaking massive. It's incredibly huge. I mean... Oh, what happened here? This is 300,000 acres. Okay. 100% contained. Well... Why can't I not see it? Whoa. There's so many different things. I got so many things open right now. I don't even know. Are these like fires? Or like, what does this mean? I don't know what we're looking at here. Oh, I see what that is. That's like archive stuff for archiving. Estimated containment date is in the past. Okay, so it was contained like 7 months ago, Thursday, December 31st. That fire is completely contained, which is very, very good. The Dixie fire is huge. Dixie fire is incredibly massive. Look at the Dixie fire, it's insane. Oh wow, it's almost contained. That doesn't even make any sense. Friday, it's about to be contained in like, I don't know, in less than like, oh no, the year 2008. Oh, we know this is gonna get ugly. Okay, let me just get rid of some of these because I can't work like this. Okay, let me actually go back. What? 25,000 captures. Hold on, let me go back. Give me a minute. Actually, let me just restart this thing. I just messed myself up a lot. Gosh, I have a headache. Okay, let's go to the year 2008. What did we got going on August 13th? Okay, that's right. It happened in September. I kind of forgot about that. This was August 12th, 2008. This was like 13 years ago. 12 years ago. I don't know. It was in September. This was Saturday, September 13th. Was it September 13th when it made landfall? Oh, wow. Look at their logos. Why does it look so dumb? I'm sorry, but yo, logos don't look right. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a look at hurricane force wind speed probabilities. Now that doesn't make much sense. Tropical depression, what the hell just happened? Let's try this again. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it tropical depression? I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. Can I not look at this? Dude, it's not a tropical depression. Not even it was a hurricane. Almost a major hurricane. 48th advisory? Oh Lord. Saffir Simpson, category 2. Nothing is loading. I don't understand what's going on here. It's the Internet Archive. Okay then. How far back can you go? Oh wow, 1998. Can we go back? Oh. There's one here. December 12th, 1998. Let's go to like, I think it was in 2005, would have been August 26th, right? Might have been August 27th. Let me just guess this one. I just know it was like in the end of August of 05. Hurricane Katrina. Let's take a look at the public advisory. Oh, that's when it already made landfall, I see. Right? I have no idea why it says Hurricane Katrina here, and then when I click on it, it's like Tropical Depression Katrina. Alright, let's go to, let's see, let's look at August, I think it made landfall on August 25th. I think, I don't know. Wait, why does it look like this? This is not what it looked like. Pretty sure it looked a lot more newer than this. I don't even know. Wow, it only had 110 mile an hour winds. Maybe it was August 28th, 2017. I don't even know when it made landfall. I'm just making things up. I'm just assuming. Okay, maybe it made landfall. Oh, wow. It was a tropical. Potential tropical cyclone 10? And, oh, no. No. Not you. Let me guess, that was going to be Irma. It's yellow, and why did it just go into the future? I just went to the future. How did that happen? What does it go today? You tell me. It doesn't even show up. I don't even know what's going on here. This doesn't even make any sense. Sunday, August 27, 2017. Okay, that's quite literally does not make any sense whatsoever. And this is like really frustrating. Don't make any sense. Was August? No, I just went way too far in the future. Because okay, maybe it was August 26th. I don't even know. What is this? Tornado and storm research. There it is, 130 mile an hour winds. Okay, what was this? My God, 8 miles an hour. Jeez Lord. Now, what is this website? The Tornado and Storm Research Organization. That's not how you spell organization, but... Wait, is it? That doesn't look like organization, but, well, this is quite interesting. Founded in 1974. Well, I'm probably... Oh, my God. -2 degrees in August? Heck no. That doesn't sound possible. I'm probably going to edit this off here since this is just becoming me rambling about things that don't even matter. So, that's me for today, guys. I have to actually get some breakfast. I haven't eaten anything all morning, and I've been up for the past, like, 2.5, not quite 3 hours. So, that's me for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. I'll talk to you guys later on. With that being said, peace out. Okay. Okay, I will. Even though, like, I'm starving and we're not supposed to be playing games, but people are killing me about this. This is a game, not track real hurricanes. It is a simulator. I'll just look at it. I'll just look at it. Buying a private server will give you access to environmental controls in that. Oh, you have to sign up. Huh. This is a game, not track real hurricanes. It is a simulator. That's kind of comical that they have to put that in there so people don't think they've just created a hurricane that's going to kill them. Okay, $35 billion in damages. That's actually not even that bad. I mean, that's bad. That's really bad. But, like, Hurricane Harvey did $125 billion in damages. Hurricane Katrina, $125 billion in damages. I think $35 billion is... Okay. Wow, on August 7th, 2015. Congratulations, that is your birthday tomorrow. No gear allowed. No gear allowed. Interesting, okay. You can get this in it. Oh, wow. Quite very fascinating. Very, very interesting. Shear 0, gust of 127, wind speed 100 miles an hour, category 2, Kate. That's pretty cool. It gives you like the forecast track and stuff. Very, very interesting. Okay, I might actually play this once the tropics start to calm down, which that's probably never going to happen since since the tropics don't usually calm down at this time period. Very, very fascinating, very, very interesting. Alright, I'm going to end it off there, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. And I'll talk to you guys later today. So, peace out.